You're talking to me. I did answer. One second. Let me get my stream up and some other windows so I can actually see. Get my multi-stream chat up so I can see you guys if you do talk to me. Because it's nice when people talk to me. Sometimes. Sometimes. Alright, so I actually turned down a few of the settings even more. I'm sorry. My potato PC is not just, it's just not the best. This game looks too good for my computer. So, were we done here? This is the main outpost. And I came back here. But I've worked a lot and slept a decent bit since then. So, why did we come back? Let me double check my logs. Salvage a gyro. That's right. I needed to power up one of the Lazarus pods. So, let us activate flashlight. We're going to go upstairs. Can I map that flashlight to... If I could, I would love to map that to like F or something. I mean, it's nice that they have the flashlight, I guess, as an item, but I would like it to just be bound to like F on my keyboard. That would be awesome. Okay, so that's power. I could run power up from my boat pretty easily, but I'd prefer to start bringing power down from the power facilities we have on the roof. So let's work on that. Decent ways up to the roof, though. These are these things. You know what? It's a good thing this character is a robot, because doing the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater ladder challenge is not easy. That's rough. Oh wait, do I not have my backpack anymore? No? Oh wait, that's consumable, not not my backpack. I was looking at my 1 through 4 down there and I thought that was backpacks. Okay. So we do have power running to here. Well, let's do this way. I have nothing in my inventory, don't I? Let's fix that. We're gonna need plastics and iron. We're also going to need steel. I don't like how the graphics are how do I describe it? Like the way they're fading in and out. I think that's where I was previously. Okay, yeah, there's something about the look of things whenever I had it down that low. Yeah, just things weren't looking great. Alright, let us start tearing things up. You know what? Just... yeah, let's not worry about it. I'm not going to build a junction on my electrical grid just for a little bit of dismantling I'm doing right here. So that should... why is it not crouching me down? Oh. Did I accidentally mess up my crouch? No, not control. Is anything else using C? I do not think so. So, C. Yeah, like using it for melee. Okay, and interface. Can I set the crouch to toggle? That should make it easier. Game. I bet that's it. Crouch, we're gonna go to toggle. Boom. Alrighty. Wait. Okay. Key bindings again. Melee. There. Now then. Okay, crouch just does not move you down much. So, I'm not going to be getting under there. Okay. Hello to those of you watching. How are you today? Ooh. That feels weird. That texture. Or that shine. My poor computer just cannot handle these nicer games. See, so I needed mostly plastic and iron to make some junction boxes to bring electric down into the Lazarus chamber, but you know what? Let's just go ham. We're gonna have a lot of metal scraps by the time I'm done. Just, we're cleaning up the environment. We're recycling. And gaining a lot of experience. Need to charge my batteries here soon. Boop. There we go. That's the batteries being fully depleted. Alright. Yeah, we'll connect it to me. Turn off that light, save a bit of power. We are not charging quickly at all off of a single solar panel, though. So, let's go ahead and drop that. I don't have the materials to make another junction box. That's what's going to be next in our goals for the day. Let's plug into the system here. And just let this clean up everything for us. While we're here, let's go ahead. Alrighty. Still have my power cable connected. Let's plug that into our backpack. I haven't checked to see how much power our backpack is needing, but it looks like it is full. Let's reel that in. And let's save. Never hurts to save. No. If you save at a bad point, I guess it could hurt. I do not see a reason why it should hurt us for us to save right now. Let's kill this. Do I possibly have the materials to craft another medium battery? Let me see. Let's add all the parts to the cube. We are going to build one of these really quick, right there. And then I'm going to take this guy, plug you into the top, plug you into there, and if I do have the materials for another battery, I will plop it down right over there in just a moment. Let's see. Batteries. Paused, waiting for materials. What do I need? Storage cylinder, storage solar cell. What do you need for battery cells? Copper, maybe? Missing resources. Battery cell. Fabric. Really? You know what? I guess I shouldn't question it. Thankfully, we have a few duffel bags right here. I've got the fight music going on. Why do we have the fight music? Is it just because of the angels overhead? Oh, it's because of you. Anybody else stuck under here? Yes, I know. I am overweight. I'm sorry. Can't scan him, but it's always worth checking. Alright. Alright, let's turn some more of this scrap into usable stuff. Let's just drop all that in there. Go. Turn off that light. Do we still... what do we need? Let's see. Yep. Okay. Let me guess. More fabric. Gotcha. That up. Let's find some more cloth. Glass. What are you breaking into? You know what? Have I ever scanned one of you? You are not scanned. Okay. Plastic. That's kind of expected, but I, you know, have to check. Maybe there's, for some reason, some, like, cloth in there. I don't know. Go. Is that a door? No. Okay. Alright. Let's hoof it back. Toss some of this stuff into scrapper. Recycler, I guess, would be more accurate. Thank you. Let's close that. going to build. 4 strength, 4 stam leather built. Let's put that as close to the wall. You know, yeah. Let's do that. Take that a second to fully build. Deal up this cable. Let's save a bit of cable length. Go ahead and finish up there, Mr. Hologram. Thank you. Put that there. And connect that there to the fabricator. All right. So now that I know I have a solar panel that has been just not contributing due to me never finishing a junction box here. Let's fix that. Grab that cable. There. Grab that cable. There. Now it's nighttime, so you guys aren't going to be doing a whole lot. But things are happening. In general. Kinda. Alright, now. I'm going. Go back over here. Kinda want to clean this up just a little bit. So let's build one of these. Let's build it right there. And then we're going to build one. Let's put it right there. Let's grab this power cable and run it to there. Thankfully, we can just like step over these things, no problem. This guy. Right. About there. Take this. Slap it there. Take you. Let's take you over. Oop. Over the top of the rail. There we go. Now, did we really make it any neater? I don't think we really made it all that much neater, but I feel a little better. Kind of like the idea of reducing trip hazards. If I can. So we're gonna grab this cable. Oh. Where we go? There it is. I'll plug you in there. Take you. Plug you in there. Alright, alright. That gets it off the floor at least. Shed some light on the subject. Something there. Then then let's go to... Right? All right. We need a lot more plastic. Okay. Let's work on that. Hey, puppy. This is, yes, fabric and plastic. We will take that. Okay. Okay. I wonder how long this battery can run this recycler. Well, that's fresh water. You can't run anything right now. How about myself? That ate up a lot of power really fast. Whoa. Alright. Let's reel that back up. But did I get the stuff I needed? Yes, I did. Can I even make it to this one? Yes, I can. But I only have 2 remaining meters of cable. We're going to need quite a bit more than that, so... Let's just really quickly plug that one into myself. This one will plug it into the... Can I not plug this one into my backpack? You know what? Turn this on. Turn it back off. Yes. Sorry, Gate, I just noticed you were here. How you doing, man? Set materials straight into my face. Turn you off. No, plug it in the top. You know what? We'll just go with that. Do I not have any cable left? I do not. Alright, let's go back up top. Step off. There we go. Thank you. Since that currently isn't connecting to anything downstairs, that's not going to help us. We'll charge up what we can get. Just don't have enough cable. Has your week been going pretty good, Gate? If you're still there. Given that, like, I have the ability to make sweethearts, I think. I wonder if there's, like, ever an ability to make a drone that just runs around salvaging stuff. Or, like, maybe organizing salvage. That'd be kind of nice. Kind of cool. Thank you. Aw. Well. I'm hoping that's in reply to, do I ever get a drone, are you having a good week? Okay. Hey, combat bot's more than I actually expected, in all honesty. Don't need to heal, but let us save. Let's have you build a bunch of cables, because we're going to need it. While that's building, I believe we have some enhancers and stuff that we can use. I don't think I can ever have enough hall mastery. Let's get that up. And then let's... Efficiency matrix just sounds like a good thing. Courier skimmer. Okay. Pistol shard, shot grenade. The humidifier sounds good. Being that I live in the deep south, it's always kind of nice to be able to lower the humidity a little bit. Conservation coil. Lazarus pod, that's kind of important. Need to finish a quest. I think I'm on that quest right now. Omnivolt Plus, a little bit bigger voltage backpack, that'd be nice. What I'm doing right now, Gate, this is the first time I've played in quite a while, 8 days I think is what the game said. I am trying to get power down into the Lazarus chamber down there with all the pods. So I built another battery, and then I've been working on getting things set up. Going on down, going on down. I can only imagine just how bad the stairwell could be. Do I have the materials to finish this junction box? I do. Awesome. Or at least I thought I saw him glow blue. I did indeed. I don't know if I'll ever need power all the way down here. But I did put that junction box there. So I was certainly going to run that cable. Agua, por favor. Ah, yeah, that's true. You can pump water out of here, can't you? I just like the idea of running it relatively straight. I think I got it almost perfectly straight up and down. We're going to. Did I put it on that line? Yeah. Oops. They do, but there's a lot going on in this game. I don't fault them too much. Now I can fault them a little bit. You know, I can be a little bit of an asshole like that if I want to be. Come on. There we go. All right. This. Plug it in there. Plug you. Oh. There. Plug you. There. I do plan on building more batteries. I've got 2 medium batteries on the roof, but they are like the bare minimum, you know? They're really not enough. But, you know, in the end, can we ever really have enough? I say no. Let's see. I'm gonna put you kind of like that. Alright. Oh, out of cable. Of course. Not a whole lot of materials here at the moment, so let's gather some more. Now let's make sure I haven't. Alright, I have scanned that table before. Is there ever like a option to produce materials from scratch, or is it always salvaging? I'm assuming always salvaging, but didn't know if maybe eventually there was like a plastic mine or something. Always salvaging, gotcha. That makes sense given the like theme and general feeling of the game, but you never know, right? Can we build a nice big storage unit? I didn't pick up any of the hoses I built. Oil can produce plastic? Okay, that makes sense. Waiting for materials. What materials do I need? I have the all of everything. Okay, hold on. Alloy frame. Okay, that's what we're waiting on. Alloy frames are made out of iron and plastic. I'm completely out of plastic, aren't I? Alright, alright. Some of the rarely needed items. And I mean, the game does have kind of like a salvaging the old world kind of feel to it, so if they don't want to do um, resource gathering, they'd rather do resource salvaging, that's totally fine and fits with the style of game they've got going.
A Lazarus rack is ready once more. You've rebuilt more than machinery, Caretaker. You've rekindled humanity's future. Now the seeds of our survival can grow again. Our survival depends on locating a seed vault. There are whispers on it hidden far to the north. It safeguards our precious human seeds.
Seed. Alright. You know, I would enjoy a bit of a optimization on performance, so that way I could actually crank up my visual settings. Sometimes this game does get looking pretty rough. That is partially the fault of my poor old computer. Although it certainly is not, like, weak, but just is nowhere near as... Oh. Nowhere near as close to top of the line as it used to be. Though it was never truly top of the line. All right. Turn these off for the moment. I got close enough to some plastic somewhere in one of my mini storage containers. Let's see. Alright, let's go back to the boat. I came back here, I should say, entirely to finish up that quest. And that just needed me to power up the Lazarus pod. We've done that. So let's move on to the next thing. I forgot that I put the like pirate themed skin paint on. Okay. How did you get here? Normally we would want the double experience, but let's just toss him in there. Let's not worry too much about the details. us. Remove the mooring. Alright. Locate a seat vault. Norfolk Grave, I believe, is the seed vault they wanted us to go to, I believe. Looks like there is one closer, this unknown facility. Let's take a look at that one. Speaking of optimizations, man, I am amazed by how giant like every game is nowadays. You have like a 1 terabyte gaming hard drive and barely holds 10 games anymore. That'd be kind of nice. Have a global, like you say, texture and model pack. That way, you just have shared resources and it reduces the overall gigantic size of some games. Yes, I was just thinking about that. This is going to be underwater, isn't it? Like Half-Life, Counter-Strike, Team Fortress 2, I think even Dota 2, I should say. I think they all use a lot of the same basic resources and like some of the model structures and skeletons. It's one thing that made Gmod a lot of fun, right? Or yeah, Gmod? Yeah. Yeah, this thing's gonna be way below the surface. I completely understand that. Alright, that is going to be, I believe, way too deep for my little robot butt to get down there. I don't know, let's see, enhancers. I don't think I can even begin to get 200 feet, or 200 meters down. I guess there must be like a submarine or something in the future. We shall see. Salvage gyro, okay. Is there a place that I can see my current dive depth? Let's... No. No. Cartridges. Is that like games? Alright, so... we are not going to worry about that location for now. Oh, hi, Angel. I'm not sure. I was looking to see if I could see how far I could go down, but I didn't see any stats that immediately told me. So I said, you know what? We will grow and we can always come back. There are lots of things for me to do still. I know that this is, like, boring to most people, especially anybody who's doesn't know this game or care about it. On my stream output screen, it looks really kind of twitchy and rough. Is this... Okay. Okay. That facility looked like it was like 200 meters down. Maybe there's something to help me get down that far. Like a little submarine or something. This place looks to be in semi-decent condition. Is this one I already fixed? That ain't good. Now let's climb just a little faster, Robo Cheeks. Ah, okay. That's really cool, actually, that you have the option to go that deep. And, like, really cool of the devs to not just hard code it to where, like, nope, you can't go down any deeper, don't try. The fact that you can kind of work your way around it with batteries, health packs, and the like, is just cool. Okay. Let's head up top. Go ahead and drop the anchor. Go ahead and check up on the boat. That back down in the water. Man, I swear this facility does not look all that bad. It does make me wonder if I have already been here, but I don't think so. Let's see how we doing on diesel fuel capacity. Running pretty low. Alright. We're definitely going to put all of our biomatter then into the diesel generator. No, this is like rare stuff, right? Yeah. Alright. Let's check this place out. Is this a place I've already fixed up? Yes. Yes, it is. I kind of thought whenever we were pulling up to that like platform that all of the solar panels looked very unburning. They were not burning and exploding and stuff. All the solar panels now swing to face the east. The yeast rises. Man, you'd think of me being like a 80s kid, I would be a little more cool with jumping into the water with sharks and stuff, but I am not. I am absolutely not. So in this game, I am so far like, nope, if I touch the water, things have kind of already gone south. Okay. I'll have to experiment with like the air pockets thing, because I think we're going to have to here soon. Seems like this Norfolk grave is also underwater. Maybe the seed places generally are, to some extent, underwater? I wonder how I'm going to carry a Lazarus pod down there. But yeah, this one seems to be underwater too. Though not as deep as that last one. Okay. Anchors are down. That's the one I want. Is the actual like rifle rounds. Worry about bringing. I probably should bring some water cable. Never know. This stuff though. You're heavy. You're standing. All right. Let's load up our internal battery as much as we can. And we really should just like go on ahead and get ready to start doing underwater stuff. That magazine sounded heavy when it hit the deck. Alright. So, got kind of the enemy music going. There we go. It is kind of cool not having to worry about breathing, though. It would also be kind of cool if they had situations where, like, your anchor or your net could get stuck and you have to, like, go down and cut things off of it. I don't know. I can see that being frustrating too, though, depending on what the player is, what the player's expectations are. Come on. Hmm. Okay, I need a little bit of my glass to make more of those. Man, your light does not do much in here. Alright. Yeah. Actually, oh. Well, come on, let me out of the water. Thank you. The halo lights do sound awesome. It's also like really awesome that health vending machine is still working. So you gave me like a prop light, huh? Um, I think that robot had like one of the drop dive lights. That's kind of what I was meaning. Yeah. Okay. He said normal glow stick. Never mind. I was hoping he gave me something really nice. Let me just see if I have the option to even make that halo light we were just talking about. Row 15. Scanner sonar. Oxygen tank. Yes, I do have the depth glow thingy. And the halo light. Do we have that already unlocked? Just scroll down to equipment. Suppressor barrel, red dot sight, laser sight, breacher barrel. One more level? Okay. Oh, the nebula. Hmm. Okay. Come on, man, you're a machine. You can't be this horrible of a shot.
You found it. The Pico terminal here should hold the information we've been searching for. Retrieve the information swiftly. Our path to the seed vault will be clear.
And quick save. Pretty sure you aren't a new desk. Let's make sure. Right. No,
Ahead lies a
you
sanctuary
have a nice day.
granted to only the finest caretakers. A legacy carefully preserved, waiting just for you.
Alright, let's grab that table. Gonna hook it into myself. Because I'm greedy like that, I'm gonna take all of it for myself. I think that's pretty much all we're gonna get out of this place. Am I still under my boat? Yes. Let's go ahead and charge our battery up to full. It'd be really awesome if there was a way to, like, set one of the larger chest items just in the chute here on this recycler, and it would just dump everything that came out of it straight into the chest. Let's turn the diesel motor off for now. The electric is gonna stay on. Just go ahead and have that start processing that material. And so our next okay, Seed Vault Prometheus. Let's hit that tower while we're on our way. How difficult is it to kill one of these whale things? Can I take it on with just like my rifle I have? Let's see, before we get too stupid, let's go on ahead and heal. And save. Ooh. So he does have what kind of looks like a mooring point on top of its head, but okay, he doesn't do too much damage to the boat. Okay. And so once I've killed him, I can hook him up to the boat. But now that he's dead, what do I do with it? Okay. Got a lot of stuff from that. I was actually hoping for a little more biomaterial, but hey, you know, we'll take what we got. All right. What is this? Bio waste. Alright, so the shark wasn't too bad, especially, he couldn't do a whole lot to the boat. I mean, if you have a big enough boat, I guess Jaws can't screw with you too much, right? Because that's all they needed was a bigger boat. We're still like way beyond how much we're supposed to be walking around with inventory. Let's see. Got us down to a more manageable weight. So we still have a lot of bullets. Let's turn the power on here. upset little turd? What's the matter? You want you on this bottle? Let's do another bottle. There you go. Oh, I know. I know. Where'd the shark go, Stug? Yeah, I know. Also, Puppy, I do not like that question either. Wonder if there's like a way to build some kind of shark processing station, or maybe there's something planned in the future. That's why you can moor the sharks to your or lash them to your boat. I should probably eventually replace all these solar panels with wind turbines because the solar panels only produce energy during the day. It's not like we're, having huge issues with keeping our ship powered. Nope. Alright. Okay. Navigation beacon 15. Doesn't seem to have too horribly much going on. Looks like, as is normal, the ladder is of course not going to be on the side we're approaching from. Alright. Let's grab that rifle ammo we were making earlier and go poke the hornet's nest. Are those whispers or cyclones that I have on deck? I think they are whispers. a logic check. Let's put these in there. Forgot that I had those batteries. It's damaged. No. I do not know if y'all can hear my bored little puppy who is crying. He has decided that it is time for play, even though it is dark outside. Let's wrap that up. Oh wait. That's not a creature anymore. That was just some wires. Go. Man, this guy's aim sucks. Let's see here. Do I need to build a generator? A diesel generator, maybe? Just parkour. Okay. Go. Let's back ourselves up. Oh, okay. There we go. Now then. Hmm. slightly faster way to use these guys. There we go. All right. Okay, well, let me do that. All right. You are whining and crying. I wonder. Come with me, sir. We are going to do something perhaps stupid, perhaps smart. We will see. Run that to there. It's to there. Flip the power to on. We're gonna run this to there and open the door. Okay. I still have to say the thunder recordings in this game are just awesome. There you go. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I know, it's hard being a pup, dude. Go. Murph. Oh, puppy. Murph. Running low on rifle ammo, though, Stug. Should get this. Not a whole lot of it either. It's crazy with how fast some of the robots, like ones made by Boston Dynamics, are coming along. It may not be too long before we see robots like this that could just get around. Oh? What's the matter with puppy? Just won't touch it. Okay. Okay. That went by really quick. So it does beg the question, are these canisters going to be enough to keep this station up and running? I hope so. How many more of those do we have? I think I've only seen a couple. Oh, we can easily go down to our boat and have more. Where did we get up from? Do we have the materials to build any of our boats? I think we may be able to make this work. We're about to see. I saw, you saying that gate, I also saw that China apparently has a SWAT bot, for lack of a better term, like a police, law enforcement robot that can walk with police and law enforcement, give them backup and other stuff. Pretty crazy. I think I need to let the puppy outside. He is being very talkative. He is complaining about me to the management. Unfortunately for him, I am the management. So what we need is to get power upstairs to the relay. One of our biggest limiting factors here will more than likely be how much energy cable I have with me. Because, yeah, I already do not have enough. Alrighty then. No, put that back. Thank you. I'll carry this upstairs. Stick it in the relay and see how much we are still lacking. Still need 72%, or still need more. We're at 72%. There we go. I'm gonna just let this sit here and build for a moment. I'll let my puppy outside. Give me just a moment. Alright, he's out wandering around. I'm going to see if we've got enough cable to get this hookup going. Alright. Now then, let that do its thing. Yeah, no, you own the charger. I'm not going to give out to that. Although I'm not getting enough to really make it worth anything. For some reason, the game's not liking that. Whoa. Kind of destabilized the whole thing right up into that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And that was a full-on crash. Ooh. Hey, can y'all hear me? Anybody still there? Oh, yeah. The game did not like that at all. Um, yeah, like it also semi crashed my stream setup. Like the program is no longer showing audio levels for my microphone. Well, I wonder how far back my last save was. Ooh, wait, that kind of seems to be. One sec, puppy bark. Where's your toy? Come on. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah? Smells like rain out there, huh, puppy? You still dry? Yeah, you're not wet. Don't try to don't lie to me. You're not wet. All right. Okay. So it looks like we have already fixed that. Let's just see. Okay. We're not too far back. Going to build that turbine right there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Much simpler fix than what I had going last time. It is still obviously going to take a while to charge, but that's just the nature of the beast. I am still pretty sure that they intended me to put like a diesel generator up here. Hey, I just noticed none of those not very nice to look at blue boxes on the screen bonus. Oh, Oh, it took out all of my heads up, or my. Yeah, I've been wanting to find something that was less loud in color scheme, but for some reason it won't let me change my appearance I have on my chat boxes and stuff. Um, I'm still needing to figure out why that is. But I am totally okay with letting that not be good. There's really not much diesel here, actually. Oh, let's charge that. Give me 13%. That's not bad. Let's go here. No, I completely understand. I generally prefer simpler looking things in general. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of games that I will just flat out avoid because of the overly cluttered nature of the screen or just too much going on. But I get it. You know, some people love high intensity games, but I kind of hate them. You can't have this. So I don't know if either of you is good for dogs. But yeah, I'm not sure if maybe it's just because I'm old, but like overly busy games with way too much going on, just not my thing. Also, after like spending my days, you know, doing a job where I'm looking for issues, looking for details, like straining to see small numbers on things as they go past at high speed. Um, I don't want to be looking at something overly busy. Anything else we can scan? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, well, and also like on the Vegas thing, I just do not have that itch to gamble my hard-earned paycheck for a possibility, maybe, of a payout of more. But if you're very smart at all and you understand how things are stacked against you, you should know better. You should know better. You will not make money at Vegas. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a business, right? Yeah. All the flashing lights, glitz, glam. Now, some of the things that like somebody subscribes and you get a little note, a little animation or a notice, that can be really nice. That can be really cool. Trying to think of one like there's a streamer that does some cool little content whose name is Leaflet, and her little animations are kind of cute. She has one though that has somebody screaming and like in pain screaming. And whenever I used to do night patrols and stuff, and I'd be listening to her stream, and then just like listening for things going wrong, listening for issues, and then hear someone screaming. It's like, no, 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 I don't need that. Not while I'm working. I don't want to like just sit here and do nothing while I wait for that uh, panel, that terminal to charge. But at the same time, I'm so over encumbered right now that to do a whole lot more grinding would almost be pointless-ish. That's if they have a personality at all, Bubba. If by personality you mean the few buttons done on the top of their shirt, yeah, that's. You know what? I'm just gonna go down to the boat. I can climb back up. Which side is the boat on? Oh yeah, I have killed a couple sharks, Bubba. I don't know if you were around for whenever I was doing that. I did not know if I was even hurting them at first, though. We should be having a lot of energy now. Before I went up to the tower, I replaced my 4 level 1 wind turbines with 6 level 2. So yeah, we're completely topped out right now. I do need to build some batteries at some point. That way we actually can hold more than just the base charge here on the boat. Actually, I don't have that many bullets. Let's fix that. See what we've got in the net. Anything good? I guess it doesn't matter if it's good, we will take it. Turn you off for now. Oh yeah. You and I were talking the other day, Gate, about how the sharks have a mooring point on their head where you can like hook a mooring line to, or a, yeah. Um, my thought was with that information that, oh, I'm supposed to like somehow hook them and hold them, then fight them. No, that is a horrible idea. Maybe other people can do it. I'm not that good. I jumped in the water with it and tried to swim over and hook a mooring line onto its head. And he didn't want to play with me. He was mean. I mean, like, we're talking very quickly. I understood that we were definitely going to need a bigger boat. Yeah, they really can't do much damage to the boat, from what I can tell. But yeah, no, the way that the great white shark kind of face they have going with the sharks in this game immediately triggers that nope response whenever it turned around in the water. I was like, no, this is bad. There's an Among Us cart. You know what? If it's popular, kids talk about it. It's gonna make money. You know, sad as it may be, I guess it was inevitable, right? Dread it, run from it, but at the end of the day, it will come. Hey, Sharky, come over here. Will you come over here? Hey! Oh, so like, wait, a series with like Elijah Wood, that'd be a pretty expensive series, wouldn't it? I don't care a whole lot about celebrities, but he is a named celebrity, right? Boom. So, we were talking the other day about something to let us know that we were damaging a target. I noticed that beside where my character currently has his "you're over encumbered" icon, there is a when I'm shooting the shark, it will actually show like +1 physical. So it does show that we're doing damage there. Alright. Let's talk about your life choices, big guy. You know, you being born as a shark was a bad start. They really don't seem to give that much, like, actual biomaterial, like the flesh and stuff. I wish they gave me a little more. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of surprised this Among Us cartoon series doesn't have like a wrestling personality like The Rock or John Cena. Now that John Cena's leaving wrestling, is there any more like big wrestling names? Or are they all right now in let me out of there. Thank you. Are they all the big wrestling names currently in Hollywood? Are there any more still left in the wrestling world? Looks like they got one more magazine of rifle ammo being made, and that'll be all for the builder constructor for now. Then we'll go upstairs and see how the man. Am I ever, like, not overweight? Or... Okay. Oh, that's just tell I'm within 95% of my capacity? No. Well, it shows weight 95% here, but if I open up my inventory, I'm at 72%. You know what? I shouldn't worry about it too much. Just go with the flow. Two of my windmills here just like never turn very much. I wonder if it's because somehow they're being blocked. You talking about that Among Us cartoon has me thinking. I remember hearing quite some time ago they were doing an emojis movie. Did that ever happen? Or was like, did even Hollywood go, no, this is just not a good idea? All right. We now have another relay terminal up and running. The movie did happen, but I'm assuming it was just horrible, right? Like, I never even heard about it after the initial, like, reaction of, are you serious, this is happening? After that, I pretty much just didn't hear about it. Of course, I'm not the type to go watch movies very often. I've had a few friends tell me that the new He-Man movie was actually relatively good for what, compared to what everyone feared it was going to be. It was actually decently good. Compared to what we feared, most things would be good, though. I should probably go on ahead and finish out the basic power setup here. Man, I heard the horror story about how special Borderlands was. Yeah. What am I missing? Copper. Okay. Just drain this battery real quick. See how much cable would I be able to extend to get at least close to my boat. Okay, first, you don't have much at all, so let's just put you into there. No, not equalize. Put it out, put everything you got. Connect it there. I'll add you. Put everything to there. Well, why aren't you moving things? Alright, well. That may not be the best way to try and do this, but you know what? Let's roll that up. Just dismantle you. Did I maybe? No, that seems like too far. Do not think it would let me just jump off with that cable or with a tube. Whoa! Oh wait, is that too far for me to reach? Yeah. Hmm. All right. Do I think we could? Yeah. I don't think that's more than 20 meters, right? Oh, I'm out of hose. What kind of hose is that up? No, it's not that much diesel. It is not that much diesel for me to be trying to do all this fancy stuff for it. I believe I do have some points that we need to use up, though. Let's see here. Let's throw another 10 into pressure. Scrapper's always good. Engineering will do that. Power management, like, is that for myself? Optimizes electricity usage. You know what? Phone call.
They showed us a simulation of Earth today. Clean skies, stable oceans, birds you can't hear through glass. They said it was for comfort. It didn't feel like comfort. It felt like training us to accept what we'll never touch again.
Sounds about right. skills. Let's get that light. Even higher level solar and wind generators sounds good. Portable oxygen extractor. Hmm. Got 4 more points. Okay. Plug ourselves into the ship for a bit there. Get a full recharge. Let's see. Alrighty.
Stand before the Seed Vault, a revered sanctuary where the very essence and memories of humanity are preserved. Treasure this moment.
I swear this guy can't shoot for anything. Alright, those are all level 2. Alright, that's all full. Turn that off. Turn that off. How you doing, Maltor? Sorry that I didn't notice you for a little bit there. Big thing is it wants me to get power in here, but where does it want me to actually bring the power in to? Where's the port? Just go down to the water. Yeah, it just goes down to the water. Okay. There's a backside here. Man, the long shifts are killer, though. They are absolutely, completely draining. And once I do get home, my little puppy is so upset that, yeah, you would think that I never did come home with how upset Stug is whenever I do get home. So this is where the power needs to come to. Okay. That should open up the rest of the facility. Yeah, he's been being a good boy. He's actually currently crashed out behind me. Quite upset that it is dark. He does not want daytime and playtime to be over. But there's nothing we can do about that. So there's nothing we can do about that. I'm sure we could probably, you know, put up some outdoor lights and just make this the mosquito hangout and mosquito and gnat hangout of the entire county. But yeah, boom and fix it. Fix it now. Or I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna whine. And be a puppy about it.